But just before we get off the Marvel topic, what have you heard about Black Panther 2 and what's your hopes for it?
I've heard as much as anybody else has, which is not very much at all. My hopes are that I've always wanted Namor to make an appearance in the MCU, and I think that they set it up a little bit. If you read into Endgame very carefully, there's some in exchange between Natasha and Okoye where she's like, yeah, there's what about these earthquakes off the Atlantic shelf? And it's like, well, they're earthquakes. We don't do anything about earthquakes. They're earthquakes. And it's like, well, yeah, okay, duh. That's Atlantis rising. And that's Namor sort of starting to make trouble. And if you had Black Panther 2 be, I remember seeing some illustration that it was like the two kings, the king of Atlantis and the king of Wakanda having to go head to head. I'm all for that. That is super cool. And then that opens up your universe to the Fantastic Four, and that opens up your universe to mutants, and that does, that allows you to begin to tell all those stories that they haven't told before.
Well, if I could make a Black Panther 2, I'd love the villain to be Doctor Doom. She could have Wakanda versus what is it called, Latveria or Latavia, whatever the fuck it's called. And just that thing of the two suits clashing and the Wakandan army versus the Latveria army, which could then maybe cross over into the Fantastic Four or something. I just need it, and I need it fast.
Yeah, I think between Black Panther 2 and Doctor Strange 2, I think we're going to open up the doors to a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, and even Captain Marvel 2, I can't wait for, which I'm surprised at because I hated it the first time I seen it. The second time I thought, that's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of interesting stuff that happens in Captain Marvel 2. And Brie Larson is giving her best, and she does a really great job. I think that the movie has its faults and its issues, but I think it does what it needed. It accomplishes what it needed to accomplish, which was help bring the cosmic into the Marvel universe, personified by a singular person. Guardians brought the cosmic in, but now it's like, oh, we have cosmic power in the hands of this woman who we can sort of deploy as we wish.
Well, just as we're coming up to the final question, Picard finale says what?
Oh, you're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you.